Hey everyone, J-Rod Plays here, and today I'm bringing you another video in Once Human. In this case, it's going to be the best way or the best farm for beets and cabbage. Beets you're going to use for different recipes for cooking and to make sugar as a base recipe for cooking other kind of higher level dishes in Once Human. And then once you have the beets collected, you make the sugar. From there, you also have the chance of getting seeds when you're picking these up so that you can plant those and you can work with your crops to try to get deviated beets to get higher level recipes as well. The cabbage is used mainly as a side product of other recipes, so most of the recipes will have like cabbage, cucumber, and like cheese or something like that. So the cabbage will come in handy for those recipes. And also I've been using the cabbage to complete the orders for Eternal Land because my server is getting ready to end next week, actually almost 2 weeks from now. I'll be in the settlement phase, and then from there I'll have to move over to another server. I want to make sure I have enough astral sand to build out my Eternal Land so that I can do that. So that's why I'm collecting beets and cabbages. And the way that I do that is I happen to go to the south part of the map to Broken Delta, and I'm going to go to the main teleport Myers Market. Once I get to Myers Market, I'm going to summon my vehicle, and then I'm going to head out to the right side of Myers Market. I kind of make a little circle around Myers Market. And so when I'm doing that, what I'm going to be first looking for is the initial beet location. And you can also grab some corn and things on the way, as you see here in the footage. But as you're coming around, you'll see them in the distance. This is where the beets begin. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a circle doing a route where I follow the water and I follow kind of the shoreline and I grab whatever I need. If you want to grab some ore as well, there's a lot of sulfur and tin ore out here, as well as some copper ore, but I'm just grabbing the specific things that I'm using, so beets and potatoes, corn, and then eventually we'll come across the cabbage here in a moment. Right now you're going to start out with just the beets and corn. A couple more potatoes, a couple more ears of corn. And from here we're coming up on the rocks. Just kind of hop over the rocks, grab what you can here. For me, that's going to be a couple of beets, some stalks of corn, and then the potatoes here. And as you'll see, it kind of wraps around, so you're going to grab the beet here and go to the right, and there's more corn and potatoes. Going back by the water again, there's a couple more beets, and here there's going to be additional things spawned by the water, like Calamus and things like that. But what we're really looking at is the setup that they have here. There's actually a bunch of like farm equipment set up for the settlement, and there's actually fruit growing in here. So where I'm at, there's beets, and then further down, you're going to have something similar to this for the cabbage as well. There's a little bit of hawthorn berries here that I can grab. Kind of dodging to get out. I was checking to see if there's any corn available. As you can see in the distance too, there's a chance to grab a deviant out there. I think that was like a beaver, like a logging beaver. You're going to have potatoes, a couple more beets. There's that scarlet calamus and the lotus that I was mentioning, so you can actually grab those two on this route. That way you can have some additional recipes or work on fertilizer. The scarlet calamus, I think 5 would make the fertilizer that gives you the more seeds. And here we come on the cabbage. It's going to be where the cabbages spawn the most. And then from there you can go and grab all the rest of the beets that are there by the water. You can grab the lotus that are there. You can also grab the corn like I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm kind of crossing over. I'm picking up everything that I can because I see that there's some lotus there. Same thing with the scarlet calamus. And now the great thing about this route as well is that route is going to end in the city, and when the route ends in the city, that means that we have access to a teleporter. So what I'll do is I'll do the entire route until I'm satisfied. I grab everything that I can, and instead of waiting for it to respawn or trying to go somewhere else, all you have to do is just change worlds. So you can either start from the bottom on your bottom world and work your way up, or you can start from the top of like world 1 and work your way down. I think I have 15 worlds on my server where I'm at, and so I can start at world 1, work all the way down through, skip 9 of course because that's my world that I'm on right now, and then that'll be a route that I can do over and over and over again And you can do that for about an hour, going from world to world to world to world, and then you'll never have to worry about needing any of these ingredients again in the short term, as long as you got a good fridge and you do this momentarily. Like when you log in, you run a couple of routes, you'll have that pretty good upkeep of these particular items, especially if this is something that you're specializing in, like cooking a specific dish that you're going to try to sell through a vending machine or anything else. So this is the route, this is the setup that I do. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. I'll be making more videos like this on different things that I found, like gold, for example, and other types of gathering locations that'll be very helpful for you guys. I also have a video upcoming on the Prime Wars, since my server just experienced the Nightmare Prime Wars, so that way I can kind of go over a little bit of guide on how to do that if you're in my situation and you're trying to figure out how these things work, because they're a little bit different than normal Prime Wars, and even then I'll probably touch on normal Prime Wars a little bit in what I do. So other than that, again, thanks very much for watching to the end. I hope this route helps you guys out. That way you don't have to worry about going all over the place looking for beets and cabbage. You know that you have it right here next to Myers Market. Very easy to get, very easy to remember where it's at. It's not like off in the middle of nowhere where you have to drop a pin. Just drop into Myers Market, go around the right side, start the route, do it over and over again until you're satisfied, and you'll be good to go. I'll see you guys in the next video.